Hey, it's me, Kathy. I've been off the grid for a little while because I had some difficulty with my recording equipment, so I was not able to make any videos, but I'm back and it's Flatbread Friday. And because it's Super Bowl weekend, we are gonna make an Italian cold cut pizza. And it's gonna be fun and delicious, and let's do it. For our pizza base today, we're gonna mash some roasted garlic with a little bit of the roasted garlic oil. I know that's a crappy looking bottle. This side, pretty. And then we're going to drizzle it with some balsamic glaze, and that's going to be the base for our pizza. So we can begin to mash this garlic. We're going to add this. It'll make it more of a spread. Okay, it's mashing up nicely, and most people would say to salt and pepper this. Most recipes would say to salt and pepper this, but when I roast garlic, I season it pretty heavily with salt and pepper and crushed red pepper flakes. So there is our paste, and let's build our pizza. Okay, so here we have our pizza crust rolled out on this is a Poppin' Fresh crust with Pillsbury. So it recommends that you grease the parchment paper and that you bake it in a 400-degree oven for 8 minutes. So that's what we're gonna do now. We're out of the oven and we are ready to go. I decided I was gonna spread this on with my hands because that'll give me the best coverage. I always have said that your hands are your best tool. So let's just get all that on there. Kelly's gonna love that dish. She's gonna love it. Our roasted garlic is nicely spread on. And then we're gonna make sure it's nice and even. We're gonna take our balsamic glaze. Talk much? Anyway, we're just gonna drizzle that all over. Okay, we're nice and evenly drizzled, and now we're gonna do some mozzarella cheese, or you can use provolone, or whatever your favorite Italian cheese is. And this pizza is gonna have a lot of flavor, so we don't have to worry too much about what kind of cheese we use, so use your favorite. And we're all cheesed up, and because we're an Italian pizza, we're gonna use a little sprinkle of dried oregano. And a little sprinkle of dried basil. Now, here come our toppings. We're gonna start with some pepperoni. Okay, roni's down. And next comes some nice hard salami. These were kind of big rounds, so I cut them into wedges, smaller wedges, the same size. And there's our salami. And like I say, we're mimicking an Italian sandwich. So I think the first thing we'll put on is some red onion. Just sprinkle that all around. We have some pickles and banana peppers. I think we're gonna start with the pickles. And our pickles are down. And for color reasons, I'm going to do some diced tomatoes first. So we have red and green and red and green. And I like to alternate the colors. Okay, our last thing to go on will be our banana peppers. These are mild ones. They're the only ones I could find. But you can use hot if you can find them. I like, oh boy, that's a big one. Okay, that's the last of our toppings. And it's beautiful and colorful. Let me bring it up for up close and personal. I'm a little concerned though that there's too many toppings on this and the cheese isn't gonna be enough. So I'm gonna put another thin layer of mozzarella over the top before we bake it. And that'll just help keep everything moist. I don't wanna put too much on because that'll hide the colors. It's so beautiful. So now we're gonna go into the oven for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna plate it and serve it. Okay, we're out of the oven. It took longer than 10 minutes. It was about 17 minutes, probably because of all the toppings. And here's what we look like close up. Beautiful and melty and delicious. And we are gonna slice this, whoops, and serve it. You should smell this thing. It smells so amazing. Between the roasted garlic and the vinegar and everything. It smells so good. Okay, we're going to cut this. I have decided that since it's Super Bowl weekend, and since we've made an Italian sandwich into a pizza, I'm gonna make an appetizer out of this. So we're gonna cut it into strips and snack on it instead of eating it as a pizza. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to, but that's what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna cut it up and serve it. Okay, so we're all cut up. I went down the middle just in half once and 8 cuts the other way, and it looks so pretty on the plate. And what I think, because we're supposed to be mimicking a sandwich, is we want to garnish it with a little lettuce. It's going to be messy, but it's going to be delicious. And then just a little drizzle of a little more balsamic, just a little. We won't drizzle it, we'll just blop it on. Okay, here is our Italian pizza made into a Super Bowl snack. Lovely and delicious and smelling so fragrant. And you don't have to make this way, but that's what I did. And I want to thank you for joining me for Flatbread Friday. I'm so glad to be able to be back. Now that my equipment is fixed, I actually got a better phone with a better camera. So we'll be doing some more better videos. And I have another Super Bowl snack coming up in the next day or so. So stay tuned and happy Flatbread Friday.